welcome here to Nease High School as we are just about set for football between Creekside and Nease, live here at Allen D. Nease High School. Hello, everyone. I'm Noah Schlick Sports, bringing you tonight's action live here at the home of the Panthers as we're going to send you down to the field now for the national anthems out here in St. John's, Florida.
The Air Force flag is carried by Cadet Senior Chief Petty Officer Dominic Sigliano. The Coast Guard flag is carried by Cadet Chief Petty Officer Daniel Curian. And the left rifle, Cadet Petty Officer First Class, I have no name. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as we honor our country by the playing of our national anthem by the Nease High School Marching Band.
And here we go. It is time for football here in St. John's, Florida. A rivalry matchup week 2 every year. Comes the Creekside Knights and the Nease Panthers. Always a great matchup. Usually a shootout out here. And tonight we're expecting similar results. Creekside is coming off of a 48-point performance against Palm Beach Central. The passing game was on point in some parts last week. Other parts, the Knights struggled a little bit. 8 drops by their wide receivers, but they had some big plays. The running game, the Knights totaled 183 yards last week against the Broncos. Can the Knights get their offense going this week? They'll be without a key player in Nicky Williams, the senior running back. Last year against the Panthers, totaled 5 touchdowns on the ground, having his best season, having his best game of his career. The Knights are facing a Nease defense that is much improved from last year, however, replacing just a couple starters. This is a team with much more experience. They're now comfortable in that defensive system, and they should provide a challenge for the Knights on the opposite end of the football tonight. The Knights lead the all-time series 9-4. They've won 5 straight games against the Nease Panthers, so how can they make it 6 here tonight? Well, number one, the Knights, they're going to look to establish momentum early on. This is a packed house, as always, out here at Nease High School tonight. The student section rocking and full up here in the gigantic grandstand on the Nease side of the field. And on the other end, as the Creekside Knights take the field, it is full of red Creekside fans on the other side. Should be a lively crowd tonight, so if you can go out there, get points early on, that'll be key for a Knights victory, or Nease for that matter. Number 2, winning the turnover battle. I have a feeling we're going to see a few of these tonight. Nease had a few passes last week outside of their 1 interception and a fumble loss. They had a few other passes I felt could have been turnovers last week. That's an area where I feel Creekside can really pounce in this game. And number 3, being special on special teams. The special teams battle this week could be big, and that's an area where I feel Nease can take advantage if they can go ahead and force a turnover, get a few good plays on special teams. They blocked 2 kicks last week against Andrew Jackson. Can they do it again against the Knights? We will have to see the teams lining up behind their banners. Nease coming out of a giant Panther football helmet. The Knights with their cheerleaders on the other side of the field as the teams meet at the 50-yard line for the coin toss. We'll be back here with kickoff coming up next here on Schlick Sports. Should be a good one tonight at Nease High School.
That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. Looking for a realtor to help you with your real estate transactions? Contact Jason Purvis with Next Home First Coast. Jason has years of experience in real estate with more than 75 successful closed transactions. Jason is a Durban Crossing resident and Creekside parent helping people buy and sell real estate across Northeast Florida. He'll provide you with a personalized real estate experience. Contact Jason today at 802-373-8543 or Jason at nexthomefirstcoast.com.
Welcome here to Nease High School as the teams are getting set to take the field. Creekside won the toss, they deferred. Nease will return out here on their home field as the teams run out onto the field. The Knights break through their banner and head to their sidelines, as on the other end, the Nease Panthers break through theirs and head to their sideline on the home side of the field. The crowd wild tonight as we have got fireworks in store and a great night of high school football on the horizon. Hello, everyone. I'm Noah Schlicksup, bringing you tonight's action live on Schlick Sports as we are just about set to go here at Nease High School. A cannon was fired behind the end zone on the other side as smoke flies through the air. The temperature here at kickoff, 81 degrees. We got a 90% chance of rain, but that's Apple weather. You never know about that. I think I ruined any chance of a sponsorship by saying that. We got a cloudy sky with a little bit of sun on the horizon. It is a beautiful night for football, 81 degrees, and it should be a good one out here in Ponte Vedra, Florida. Creekside, as I said, won the toss. They chose to defer, and Nease is set to return. Is down on the field, back to return for the Panthers. Is Jacob Curry back there with Elijah Luckett, the junior corner. Cooper Maurer gonna kick this one away for the Creekside Knights. As we are just about set to go out here at Nease High School, the student section. Rowdy, a USA theme for the Panthers on this side of the field. They have got, I can't even estimate how many students that is. They've got a big-time grandstand on this side of the field, and it is packed to the top. As Cooper Maurer gets ready to kick this one away. And here we go. Ball in the air, heading towards the end zone. Luckett retreating, and he catches it in the middle of the end zone for a touchback. And that means the Nease Panther offense will take over on their own 20-yard line. The Panthers are coming off of a week where they were only able to manage 10 points against Andrew Jackson. How can they respond here this week? They'll look to get the passing game going. Last week, Nate Harry, the starting quarterback junior, was just 7 for 16 for 78 yards, no touchdowns in the air, one on the ground with an interception. He was 12 for 14 in their kickoff classic game against Menendez. And we'll see how he fares today against the Knights defense. He takes the snap, shotgun, looks to pass it, and it is complete to Maddox Spencer. Just a short gain before Daniel Aprobato tackles him. Going to be about a 2-yard gain on the play. At the 22, he'll set up second down and 8.
2 yards brings up second down and 8.
Harry, the junior, taking over for Marcus Stokes, the starting quarterback for the last 2 years for Nease. Big shoes to fill, one of the best quarterbacks in the history of the program, as Harry here gives to Maddox Spencer on a jet sweep, and he is tackled just behind the line of scrimmage. Might have dove forward and reached the line. Brian Padilla in the backfield. And they're going to mark him right at the line of scrimmage at the 22, bringing it up a big 3rd down and 8 here. Knights looking to force a 3 and out right out the gate. This is the defense that last week struggled against one of the best offenses in the state, and Palm Beach Central gave up 55 points. But Coach McIntyre, heading into the week, was talking with me, and he said, I felt good about this defense going into the 55-point game, still feel good about after. As right here on 3rd and 8, they're getting pressure on the quarterback, Harry, trying to retreat out of the pocket before he is sacked. Cole Long, Tice Donnelly, and the Knights defensive line bring him down towards the Nease sideline. Going to be a loss of 1 on the play and bring up a 4th down and 9. A nice start for the Creekside Knights. Out to punt this one away is Daniel Jones, the high school football punter, not the New York Giants quarterback. Back to receive for Creekside is Cooper Dixon. And the punt is blocked. Brian Padilla got in the backfield. It is on the ground. Nease recovers, but they're tackled at the 10-yard line. The Knights special teams comes up big with a blocked punt, and the Knights get the ball in the red zone. And that is a dream start for this Creekside Knights team. 3 and out, blocked punt, and the Knights offense gets the ball on the 11-yard line. This is a team that came out and scored 58 points against a really good Palm Beach Central defense last week, but they still had room to improve, especially in the passing game as they start off with a give to Harrison Garrido. He cuts up the middle, fighting for the end zone. He dives. He is in. First play of the drive, an 11-yard touchdown run for Harrison Garrido, and the Knights take a 6-0 lead on the road. Nicky Williams out for the game. The senior running back had 5 touchdowns on the ground against Nease last year. Was the best game of his career. He's out for this game. And Harrison Garrido, after having a really good game on the ground last week, starts things off with a touchdown. And the Knights, just like that, 2 minutes and 19 seconds into the game, have a 7-0 lead over the Nease Panthers. All Creekside here for the first 2 minutes of the game, but still a long way to go out here at Nease High School. We'll be back after this here on Schlick Sports.
That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Welcome back here to Ponte Vedra, Florida, where the Creekside Knights are off to a fast start. 7-0 lead as Cooper Maurer kicks it into the end zone, where Elijah Puckett brings it in just behind the goal line for a touchback. And this Knights defense got a quick stop, 3 and out. Brian Padilla blocked a punt, and this offense struck Pater right away. Up 7-0. The Knights, they've established momentum. They've gotten a big play on special teams. And right after that, 1 play, 1 touchdown, 7 points on the board. We'll see how the Panthers can respond here. Nate Harry looking to start with a pass, but there's a flag at the line of scrimmage. And it's going to be a false start against Nease, backing him up 5 yards, making it 1st and 15. This is a Nease offense that last week passed for 78 yards. Unofficially, this is stats I counted out watching over film. But I believe they are as accurate. They're accurate, if not completely accurate. Rushed for 149 yards last week, over 220 yards total. And Nease, again with the whistles, it's another false start. So 2 mistakes here on first down make it 1st and 20 for the Nease Panthers. Gonna have to pass here. It's play action. Harry trying to keep it himself, and he's tackled for a minimal gain. There's a quarterback option. I thought they had to pass on 1st and 20, try to get some of those yards back. They went with the run. Harry tried to keep it himself. He's going to be tackled for just a 1-yard gain up to the Nease 11-yard line. 2nd and 19, 9:14 to go in the first quarter, and it's already 7-0 Creekside. Harry has Andrew Moses in the backfield with him and 4 receivers out wide. On 2nd down, they give to Moses. Moses is hit in the backfield, works his way up to the line of scrimmage, and is going to end up with a gain of around 2 yards. Not much, though, so that's going to bring up 3rd down and 17. Nease without their lead running back, Cam Smith. The senior was injured in their Week 1 game last week after just 2 carries. So Moses taking over the main duties with Quinn Bradfield as well, getting time in the backfield. Is on 3rd down. It's a little dump-off pass. Maddox Spencer's got some space, getting towards the sidelines before he is tackled near the 1st down marker. He's going to be short by a couple yards. Spencer came across the middle of the field, caught it right inside the near hash mark. Spencer, the junior, had just 1 reception for 5 yards last week. The leading receiver on this team last year had over 700 yards receiving and 6 touchdowns. Nease was looking to get him more production this week. That's already his 2nd reception, and the Panthers are looking to go for it on 4th and 2 on their own 28. Aggressive play here early on, and here's the snap. Harry's trying to take it himself, but he is tackled in the backfield. There is a flag on the play. Colton Lavelle in to stuff the run. But we'll see who the flag is on.
Another flag on the play.
And it's another false start on Nease. That is declining. Creekside will take over again deep in Nease territory on the Panther 26-yard line. 1 play, 1 touchdown was all it took coming from the Nease 11. On their last drive after a block punt, they take over with 7:43 on the clock here in the first quarter. If you're just tuning in here on Schlick Sports, Nicky Williams out this week for the Creekside Knights. Not expected to be a long-term injury. For now, only missing this week is the Knights with a little dump-off pass to Caleb Taylor. Birch gets up to the 20-yard line before he's taken down for a gain of 6 yards, bringing up 2nd down and 4. They're going to rely mainly on Harrison Garrido in the backfield, as well as potentially Nate Black. This play action here on 2nd down. Sean Aschenfelder looking for the end zone, looking for Cooper Dixon. Led him just a little too much towards the middle of the field, bringing up 3rd and 4. Aschenfelder had a few missed throws there last week. Dixon created separation there. Pass was just a little out in front of him. He dove out, couldn't get to it. 3rd down and 4. Right at the beginning of the red zone, the Knights on the Panthers' 20-yard line. 10 seconds on the play clock. Is Aschenfelder, play action. Over the middle, it's off the hands of Cooper Dixon. The Knights wide receivers had 8 drops last week, and there's 1 already here on 3rd down. So out comes Cooper Maurer and special teams, looking to attempt a field goal. The wind was blowing at 9 miles an hour. There's good breeze down there on the field. The side of the field, the Knights are on right side from where we're sitting in the booth. Not going to have too much effect on the kickers, but on the other side of the field, could create a challenge as Cooper Maurer nails the field goal from 37 yards, and the Knights take a 10-0 lead on the road. 6:59 on the clock here in the first quarter. Nease struggling on offense, looking for a 1st down and some points to get some momentum back in this game. We'll have to see if they can do so when we return. You're listening to Creekside Knights football here on Schlick Sports. Welcome back here to Nease High School as Creekside kicks this one away. It's another touchback for Cooper Maurer. The Knights off to a fast start here on the road. A touchdown and a field goal early on for the Creekside Knights. This defense has come out and forced 2 straight 3-and-outs. And this is a Nease offense in dire need of some points. Is Nate Harry out there under center in the shotgun. He looks to pass over the middle of the field. There's Maddox Spencer caught for a first down. And 6 more yards after that up to the 36-yard line.
Picks up about 17 yards. First down, Panthers.
Officially the 37. And it's first down and 10 on the Nease 37-yard line. Harry, play action, looks to pass. He's got a receiver. Just a little screen pass. Caught for a gain of about 4 yards. Braden Felder, the sophomore, had a reception for 15 yards last week. Harry's numbers completed just 7 passes on 16 attempts last week. And Panthers are coming out passing the ball early and often. Harry having some good success there as he rolls out to his left. Again finds Felden. He's got some space up the sideline, gets into Creekside territory, tackled inside the 40. Officially down at the Creekside 36-yard line. So flipping sides of the field. Nice play for the Panthers. An official timeout for a water break with 5:56 to go in the first quarter. Creekside with a 10-0 lead. But the Panthers are on the move. Now into Creekside territory for the first time of the game. We'll see if they can do anything with it when we return here on Schlick Sports.
Looking for a realtor to help you with your real estate transactions? Contact Jason Purvis with Next Home First Coast. Jason has years of experience in real estate with more than 75 successful closed transactions. Jason is a Durban Crossing resident and Creekside parent helping people buy and sell real estate across Northeast Florida. He'll provide you with a personalized real estate experience. Contact Jason today at 802-373-8543 or Jason at nexthomefirstcoast.com.
Welcome back here to Nease High School, where the Panthers have the ball. First quarter of action. Nate Harry under pressure on first down, and he is sacked from behind. Cole Long gets into the backfield and brings him down for a loss of 3 on the play, make it 4 at the 40-yard line. Harry, the quarterback, with 4 receivers to his left, 4 to his right, and he hits one of them. Braden Felder gets up to the original line of scrimmage at the 36, bringing up a 3rd down and 10 for the Panthers. Waiting for a signal here on 3rd down and 10. Panthers with a couple big plays on this drive to get forward down the field. Looking to pass. Firing. He's got Maddox Spencer inside the 25, spinning and being tackled at the Creekside 20. It's a first down for the Nease Panthers. Moving into the Creekside red zone. Panthers offense on the move for the first time tonight. Harry again looking to pass. Heavy with the pass early on in this game. He's looking for the end zone, Maddox Spencer, but it is intercepted. Danny Aprobato with the interception in the end zone. How about that? I went down there before the game talking to Danny. He said he'd get his first pick in this game, and that is exactly what the junior went out there and did. Started playing corner a little over a month ago on July 26th. He picks it off in the end zone, and the Knights get the ball on the Nease 20. Starting off with the pass, it's a screen, it's Caleb Taylor Birch, and he has got open field ahead of him on the Nease sideline to the 30, 25, 20. He is tackled in the red zone. Big game for the Creekside Knights, going 60 yards down the field, but there is a flag back near the original line of scrimmage, and I have a feeling this one's coming back, and it is holding against the Creekside Knights. Caleb Taylor Birch looked to have a huge gainer, but instead it ends up coming all the way back, and the Knights will lose yardage on the play. .402 on the clock here in the first quarter. Sean Ashenfelder lines up with Harrison Garrido behind him in the I formation. It's play action. Exact same screen pass to the other side. Caleb Taylor Birch with a little less room, breaks a tackle, breaks another one, trying to get to the first down markers. He's going to be tackled short by the sideline. And that's going to be short by just a couple yards, bringing up second down and 2. Ashenfelder in the shotgun. He passes and he hits his receiver. That looks like Aaron Satteris on the other side of the field gets the first down for the Creekside Knights. Up to the 35-yard line. Ashenfelder looks to take it himself, and he's got room up the middle of the field, trying to beat him to the end zone, and he will. 15, 10, end zone, touchdown, Creekside. Sean Ashenfelder with a 65-yard touchdown run, and the Knights strike again, making it 16-0 here at Nease High School. Cooper Maurer was 6 for 6 on point after attempts last week, 1 for 1 so far today. The kick is up, and it is good. And there's an offsides penalty on Nease. And we'll see what the Knights decide. PAT was good. And it is declined. So Creekside takes a 17-0 lead. Oh, wait. No, they're redoing the kick. I think since it was before the kick, have to do it again. So Maurer with an even better kick this time through the uprights, making it 17-0. It is all Creekside early on here at Nease High School. 17-0 is our score when we return here on Schlick Sports. Welcome back here to Nease High School, where Creekside is on a roll. 17 unanswered points to open up the game. And it's another touchback for Cooper Maurer after the kickoff. 3:06 to go in the first quarter of play. And Creekside is on a roll in this ball game. This Knights defense allowed a good drive downfield. The Panthers got all the way down to the 20-yard line before an interception from Danny Aprobato as Nate Harry looks to take it himself on first down. Going to get forward for a few yards on the play. 2nd and 8 here for the Nease Panthers. This is a Panthers team led by head coach Colin Drafts. Took over as head coach in 2019. Coached many elite quarterbacks. Is right here. It's a handoff. And the ball is loose. Picked up, however, by the running back Andrew Moses. In the backfield, it was a good hit, I believe, from Colton Lavelle that forced the ball out. Moses was able to fall on it a couple yards back from where it happened, bringing up 3rd down and 13 from the Nease 17. Coach Drafts has coached many elite quarterbacks, including DeAndre Francois, Hayden Griffiths, who went to BYU, Francois, FSU, Colby Brown, played in college, Woody Barrett, Auburn, and UCF, and Marcus Stokes. And the next in line is Nate Harry, the 5'10 junior, sitting at 155. Showing some good flashes in this game as he looks to pass, but he is going to be sacked. Tice Donnelly in on the sack for Creekside. Bringing up 4th down and a long way. Tice Donnelly heading into the season was expected to be a key player on this Knights defense. He got a sack last week and a tackle for loss. And he's already got a sack here against Nease. Tice Donnelly with a sack. Cole Long had one earlier. The Knights with 3 sacks in this first quarter. They had a 30-sack goal heading into the season. Had just 6 all of last year. And this is a defense that is emphasizing getting to the quarterback, and they're doing a good job of it. Is on the punt. Daniel Jones had a weird kick that went out of bounds at the Nease 30-yard line. That'll be an official punt of maybe 20 yards. And the Knights will take over deep in Nease territory. Coming off of a 65-yard touchdown run from Sean Aschenfelder. What can the Knights do here? They've got an 11-yard touchdown from Harrison Garrido, 65 yards from Sean Aschenfelder. Garrido only has a couple carries, and they fake to him here. It's a play-action pass out to Caleb Taylor-Birch. He's got some blocks, gets up near the first down markers before he's tackled. No official signal as to if they're going to give it to him yet, trying to figure out the exact marking. He's going to be about a yard short at the 20-yard line. Into the red zone, however. 2nd down and 1. Aschenfelder, another fake give. And a pass to Caleb Taylor-Birch. He's got 2 blocks trying to get to the pylon. He is into the end zone for another touchdown, Creekside. Caleb Taylor-Birch on the screen pass. Gets into the end zone. He had 2 good blocks from his fellow wide receivers. And it is 23-0 with 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. This Creekside Knights offense cannot be stopped here at Nease High School. Maurer on for the PAT. It is good, and it is 24-0. Creekside on a roll on the road. How about this to a response to a tough loss in week 1? The Knights are coming out and dominating against their rival Nease here on the road. The Panthers need to find a response before this game gets away from them early on. Again, 15 seconds remain in the first quarter. We'll be back with more football here on Schlick Sports. You're listening to Creekside Knights football here on YouTube on Schlick Sports. Hello, everyone. Welcome back here to Nease High School, where the Knights are on a roll. 24-0 out here at Allen D. Nease High School. It's another touchback from Cooper Maurer. And it's 1st and 10 for the Nease Panthers, coming from their own 20-yard line. And if the Panthers want to get back into the game, they're going to need some points on this drive. I was reading a couple years ago, I read the book from Derek Rose, and he said something along the lines of, when we got in an area where we were down, say 10 points, just wanted to cut it to 5. You got to chip away, and that's exactly what Nease needs to do here. As they start off with a handoff up the middle. Quinn Bradfield, the sophomore, gets forward on the carry for maybe a yard. And that'll do it for the first quarter of action. Nease will have the ball on their own 21-yard line when we return here on Schlick Sports. Welcome back here to Nease High School, start of the second quarter on Schlick Sports. As the Panthers have the ball, they start off with a 7-yard gain here on 2nd and 9 and make it 3rd and 2. Panthers need to get something going on offense. They've had some chances here, shown some flashes. Is on 3rd down, rolling to his right. Nate Harry hits his man again, sophomore Braden Felder.
gets past the 30, and the first down marker is to the 34. For a first down, Braden Felder has been really involved here in the offense. Got a few receptions, and right here they look to the other main man at wide receiver, Maddox Spencer, who gets past the 40 before Jackson Earl pushes him out of bounds at the 42. Bringing up a 2nd and 2 here for the Panthers.
2nd down and 2 for the Panthers.
Harry in shotgun, motions a man over, and he gives to his running back. That's Bradfield. Gets the first down and a yard or two after it. Slowly but surely up to the Nease 45, 46 is the official marking. 24-0 is our score. Creekside with the lead here. The start of the second quarter. The Panthers need some type of response. First and 10. They were driving a couple drives ago, and right here looking to pass down the field. It is in and out of the hands of Braden Felder. And that sophomore last week had 1 reception for 15 yards. He has been heavily involved in this passing game early on. Nease last week just attempted 16 passes. They might hit that mark here in the first quarter, as they've been a pass-heavy team, especially without Cam Smith at running back this week. Andrew Moses and Quinn Bradfield splitting time in the backfield. Moses in there currently. He's a big kid, 5'10", 200, a junior. He's a guy who will bowl you over. They line up with a fullback, Quinn Cullum, behind the line with a tight end. In total, they got 7 blockers. 2 wide receivers out wide, and they look to pass. Harry, his pass goes off the helmet of Danny Approbato. Picked off the pass earlier. He had Fletcher Reston, the junior receiver, out to his left. Missed him just by a little bit. Wasn't a bad ball and probably could have been caught. Approbato was going in to try to make a play, make a tackle, and it went off the crown of his helmet. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 on the Nease 46-yard line. 3 in the backfield with quarterback Nate Harry. And now they motion 2 of them out wide. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. And Harry looks to pass. It's a little dump off to his running back Moses, who just gets back to the line of scrimmage before he is tackled there by Daniel Anderson. And that'll bring up a 4th and 10. Looking to punt this one way, Daniel Jones. Gets it off. Cooper Dixon calls for the fair catch and brings it in on the Creekside 18-yard line, which is where this night's offense will take over. And they have been on a roll here early on. Still a few moments in the passing game where you feel they could have capitalized a little more, but overall this is an offense that is moving really smoothly out there in this game. 24 points already up the board. We were talking last week and on my game day show this morning about how this is an offense that, again, put up 48 points last week against a really good Palm Beach Central team, but you still felt like there was some room to improve, which is a crazy thing to say. As Ashenfelder looks to pass over the middle, got Caleb Taylor Birch near the sideline. Came on a crossing route over the middle. Going to pick up quite a few yards after the first down. Still in Nease territory up near the 41-yard line is where they're going to mark him down. Caleb Taylor Birch, the junior wide receiver who transferred in from Christchurch Academy. Heavily involved in this game, got a receiving touchdown. Another reception there as Ashenfelder loads up, fires downfield, almost picked off. Cade Papineau, the senior safety, got some hands on it. Just went over the head of Cooper Dixon. Now bring up 2nd and 10. Papineau had an interception last week. Second-year starter on this Nease team, as most of these defensive guys are. As Ashenfelder on the quarterback keeper got blown up there by the Nease defense. Just getting back to the line of scrimmage, a gain of 1, 2nd and 9. So he got the ball out. Noah Hodge, the sophomore linebacker, in on the tackle. 3rd and 9. We'll see what the Knights dial up here. They spend their main formation tonight. 3 wide receivers out to one side and 1 to the other. And Harrison Garrido right behind Sean Ashenfelder. They pass in, Ashenfelder hits Cooper Dixon. A few yards past the line of scrimmage, then he gets up for a good 4 or 5 yards run after catch. Going to be 2 yards short of the first down marker, bringing up 4th and 2. No move to special teams. This Knights offense staying out there and quick to the line of scrimmage. And Coach Colin Draft is going to call timeout with 8:02 to go here in the second quarter. So he wants his defense to be ready for this play coming up. We're going to step away here on Schlick Sports. Our score, Creekside 24, Panthers nothing. You are listening to Creekside football here on Schlick Sports.
That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Welcome back here to Nease High School. It's 4th and 2 for the Creekside Knights. And this is big for the Nease Panthers. Down 24. They need a stop on this possession. They give to Harrison Garrido. He's got the first down, and he's got some space up the side. Getting towards the 30-yard line inside the Nease 35 before he is tackled out of bounds. Elijah Luckett was the one to chase him down, but it was nowhere near the first down markers as Creekside ends up with a big gain there. Getting to the Nease 33. And another 1st and 10 coming up for the Knights. Ashenfelder gears up to pass, looking towards the end zone, where it is intercepted right in front of the goal line. Jacob Curry, the sophomore free safety, got in front of it. He was looking for Aaron Satteris, underthrew it just a little bit, and Curry was there, got his hands up and on the ball, and Nease will take over on their own 2-yard line. Or 3-yard line. The Knights have taken a few deep shots in this game. None of them have really panned out yet. That's an area where Creekside last year had some big plays. Just been a little off. Part of that is due to the offense growing together. They have 2 returners at wide receiver, Eros Toffer and Ashton Reynolds. Reynolds is out for quite a while as getting things started. Maddox Spencer's got it downfield on a deep pass. He's running past the 50, to the 40, to the 30, 20, 10. House call, 98-yard touchdown for the Nease Panthers. And this Panthers side is on their feet. They have got something to cheer about now. Maddox Spencer ran a go route on Parker Mingus up the Nease sideline. It was a great ball from Nate Harry. He jumped out, got it in front of Parker Mingus for a 97-yard touchdown. And he burned him down the field, breakaway speed. And it is 24-6. PAT is up, and it is good. It was announced over PA that might be the longest touchdown in Nease history. I don't think the numbers are right in front of him, but hey, that's definitely up there. Nease with an electrifying way to get themselves back into the bowl game. It is 24-7, an interception and a 97-yard passing touchdown just a play later. We'll see how the Knights respond when we return here on Schlick Sports. Looking for a realtor to help you with your real estate transactions? Contact Jason Purvis with Next Home First Coast. Jason has years of experience in real estate with more than 75 successful closed transactions. Jason is a Durban Crossing resident and Creekside parent helping people buy and sell real estate across Northeast Florida. He'll provide you with a personalized real estate experience. Contact Jason today at 802-373-8543 or Jason at nexthomefirstcoast.com. Welcome back here to Nease High School, where the Panthers are coming off of a big play, 97-yard touchdown through the air. The Knights still lead 24-7 as Harrison Garrido on the kick return takes it in front of the goal line. Gets a little bit of space up to around the 28-yard line. And Miss Sharon Hertz would like to know how the Knights got to 24. Well, if you're just tuning in with her, Knights got off to a fast start. 3-and-out, block punt, and on the next play, an 11-yard touchdown run from Harrison Garrido. Another 3-and-out was forced by the defense. The Knights were able to cash in with a field goal. Then a 65-yard touchdown run from Sean Aschenfelder and a passing touchdown a drive later. And that is how the Knights have gotten to 24 here with 7:14 to go in the second quarter. But Nease finally got points on the board after an interception and 97-yard passing touchdown. Knights start off their drive with a give to Harrison Garrido. Ends up a gain of 16 on the play. First down up to the the Creekside 44-yard line.
Picks up the Knights' first down. First and 10 inside their own 45-yard line.
And it's 1st and 10 here for Creekside. Aschenfelder looks to pass. He fires, and it is caught by Caleb Taylor Birch. Hopped up in the air and brought it down for a 9-yard gain.
Taylor Birch with a circus catch for the Knights. Play results in a first down.
And he did end up getting the first, right? I think they gave him a yard afterwards to get to the markers. 1st and 10, they give to Garrido. Garrido gets past the line up near the first down markers. He's tackled in the secondary.
With the carry. Picks up 9.
It's a 9-yard gain, bringing up 2nd and 1.
Just outside the Panther 35-yard line.
Working here on some audio issues. Just got a soundboard come in last night at 10:30, so getting the settings all right as it's a little dump off pass to Caleb Taylor Birch. Gets past the 35 up to the 34. Gain of 4 or 5 yards there. Officially marked down at the 33. It's 1st and 10 for Creekside as we're going to step away for an official's timeout here. 6:03 to go in the second quarter. Our score, Creekside 24, Panthers 7. Welcome back here to Nease High School, where Creekside has got the ball in Panther territory. On the Nease 33 with under 6 minutes now to go in the second quarter. Sean Aschenfelder gears up to pass for the end zone. He's looking for Eros Toffer. It is caught! What a catch by Eros Toffer! No! The sideline judge signaled for a catch, but the judge in the end zone waved it off. The original call was a Creekside catch, but the officials thought better of it. Eros Toffer had really good coverage on him by Kirill Carter, a leader in that secondary. Aschenfelder tried to lead him to that back shoulder. He came back down near the ground, tried to keep it off the ground, and it's officially ruled incomplete. Aschenfelder looks for Toffer again, a much shorter gain here on the completion, but he's still on his feet. The run after catch will get him into the end zone. Eros Toffer shows off his playmaking ability after a catch from about 5 yards. Slipping and sliding through the defense, he strikes Pater, and the Knights bounce back after the touchdown from Nease, making it 30-7. Maurer on for the PAT, and he is still perfect on the season. Creekside offense on a roll, 31-7 is our score. You're listening to Creekside football here on Schlick Sports. Back now here at Nease High School, where Creekside and the Panthers battling it out. The Knights started the game off with 24 unanswered points, and the Panthers have gone on to respond with the touchdown, and the Knights then strike back with one of their own. Now 31-7 is our score. Cooper Maurer with another touchback. And the Panthers will start again on their own 20. Nate Harry in this Nease offense out there with 5:35 remaining in the first half. Big touchdown on their last drive. And right here they're going to start off with an offsides, as it looked like they had Fletcher Reston, outside receiver, go a little early before the snap. So back them up 5 yards here to the 15. First down and 15. Harry scanning the field, fires over the middle. It is behind his receiver and intercepted. Caden Vinnick, the senior corner, gets the pick. He fell to the ground and was down at the 35-yard line. Caden Vinnick comes up with the Knights' second interception of the game. The pass was a little behind Fletcher Rustin, the wide receiver. Bounced off his hand. Vinnick dove down to the ground to bring it in. And the Knights get the ball in Panther territory. Ashenfelder takes the snap, trying to keep it himself. On a design run, he is tackled for a loss of a few yards. 38-yard line is where they'll mark him down. Knights with that base formation they've been working out of with the offense. 3 receivers one way. One on the left of Ashenfelder as he throws towards the end zone. It is intercepted by Cade Papineau. And he was down by the 1-yard line. Cooper Dixon was out there arguing for a pass interference, but that looked pretty clean to me. Papineau goes up into the air on the deep ball and intercepts Ashenfelder, his second interception on one of those passes today. And if there's one area the Knights can improve, is the officials discussing where they're going to mark him. They're putting him at the 2. If there's one area where this Knights offense can improve, last year they had quite a few of those long, deep pass plays downfield that ended up working out for him. Ashenfelder very accurate on those passes for the most part, but the Knights have had their struggles with the deep ball here. But you know that is going to come along for the offense. They have a lot of confidence in them. Sean Ashenfelder, heck of a talent at quarterback. There's a timeout on the field. 4:29 to go in this first half. We're going to keep things here. Ashenfelder was picked off once last week, but he's having a good game out here. It's just those shots deep that the Knights have just got to get in sync. Be interesting to see, get a coach's take on that here. As we go along in the week. Now from their own 2-yard line, the Panthers start out with the ball. So give to the running back. I believe that was Moses on the carry. No, that was Bradfield. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Excuse me, they're coming from the 3-yard line down there. Harry rolling right, looking to pass towards the sideline. He's got Maddox Spencer past the 15. He jukes a man. Now past the 20, 40 to midfield. He is pushed out of bounds by Danny Aprobato. Maddox Spencer ran a really good route. Got past his man. Had eyes potentially on another 97-yard touchdown, but he's pushed out of bounds by Danny Aprobato right at the 50-yard line.
First and 10 for the Panthers, right at midfield.
Two receivers out wide, both to the left. Quarterback Nate Harry. Look out for Quinn Cullum as well, the junior fullback lining up behind the line. They use him as a blocker here, and the pass was low, intended for Tyler Gazanfari. Tried to go down to the ground and scoop it up. Couldn't quite get to it. 2nd and 10. Motioning a man to the other side is Harry. And he hits him on a screen with a little bit of space. That's Braden Felder. Gets past the first down markers. Now in a wave of Creekside tacklers. He's brought down. Gets the first down and a couple yards afterwards.
And there's a holding call down on the field. Thanks for Clayton Freeman from the Times-Union. He was motioning. Look, flag. And that's coming back. It goes against the Panthers.
So a loss of 10 brings up 2nd down and 20.
I'll bring up 2nd down and 20. Five receivers originally out wide, but down in motion, 3 of them in. Tight end fullback into block, along with Moses, the running back. Harry rolling right, firing downfield for Maddox Spencer. He loses his man. Caden Vimick tying in coverage, fell down, but the pass just led him by a few yards. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 20. 3 minutes to go in the first half, 31-7, Creekside with the lead on the road. It's been quite the interesting game. There's been 4 interceptions now between the two sides, 2 on either side. Creekside has put up 31 points here in the first half. As Nease calls timeout with just a second left on the play clock. They're going to discuss their options here on 3rd and 20, looking to get points before the break. We're going to step away here on Schlick Sports for the timeout. You're listening to Creekside Football on YouTube on Schlick Sports. Welcome back here to Nease High School as the Panthers out on the field on 3rd and 20. Nate Harry in the shotgun. It's a low snap, but he picks it up under pressure, trying to get forward in the pocket, but he is brought down. Liam Ross had a sack last week, gets into the pocket there, and he brings him down for a loss of 5. 4th and 25 coming up. And the Panthers will have to come out and punt this ball away, but there is a timeout called on the field. We're going to step away for that. 2:47 to go here in the first half. We'll be right back on Schlick Sports. Back here at Nease High School as the Panthers are getting ready to kick this one away. On 4th and 25, Daniel Jones will be kicking to Cooper Dixon. It's a line drive punt, takes a bounce at the 44. And it rests on the Creekside 33. So out comes a Knights offense that I think right here is just looking for a clean drive. Got a couple turnovers in this game. They put up 31 points. Go 2:35 to go before the half. We just want to clean up some of those mistakes we're seeing on offense.
Ashenfelder looks to pass, dropping back, firing up the sideline. It is intercepted by Kirill Carter. Feel like at this point of the game, the Knights are just trying to get game reps. They keep on firing downfield up by 24 here at Nease. Just trying to get that deep ball to work, but that's now 3 interceptions on those passes downfield. So on their own 35-yard line is where the Panthers will take over. It's now 5 turnovers between the two teams in this game. Nate Harry now looking to pass. He is under pressure, and he is sacked. Cole Long and Anthony Brumell in to bring him down. Late flag, however. And we'll see what this call is. Moving the ball forward. It's a face mask, so a 15-yard penalty will move the chains. And right on the 50-yard line, the Panthers will take over 1st and 10. I believe it was Cole Long, the culprit of the face mask, reached an arm out. Try to get the sack. Ends up grabbing the face mask, and it's 1st and 10. This Knights D-line doing a nice job getting pressure on Nate Harry in the pocket. Now a high snap under pressure. He flips it forward to Maddox Spencer. Gets to the outside. It was a jet sweep. Gets the first down up towards the 30-yard line. There's a late flag. Might have been a late hit on Danny Aprobato. And that could be moving forward even more. And that is exactly what it is. So 15 more yards added on to the 15-yard line go the Panthers. 1:44 to go in the half. Play action, Harry rolling right. He's got Maddox Spencer who gets a block, that is Braden Felder who gets a block from Maddox Spencer, and he is into the end zone for a Nease touchdown. But there is a flag on the field. And it goes against the Panthers, so the touchdown is taken back. Illegal man downfield. That's a penalty you don't see too often at the high school level. And this Nease crowd, not very big fans of the call. So instead of a touchdown, it's 1st and 15 on the 20-yard line. This is a Nease offense that's kind of getting into a bit of a groove. They've gotten a little better as the game's gone on. I still love breaking the action graphic up. It's been a lot of those. 1:36 to go in the second quarter. Nease comes to the line with 9 seconds on the play clock. Down to 5 as Harry takes the snap. Rolling right, under pressure. At the last moment, he fires and it is batted down by Brian Padilla. He was looking for Maddox Spencer. It was a dangerous ball. If that was on target, that was going to be an interception. So it's 2nd and 15. Motioning a man over. He looks to pass. Dropping back, now rolling left. Harry looks to take it himself. Gonna end up with a gain of 2 or 3. As Tice Donnelly chased him down just a little past the line of scrimmage. Bringing up 3rd and 13. You feel like Nease gives themselves a chance in this ball game if they can get a touchdown here. Now cut it to a 17-point game, which makes it a manageable deficit heading into the second half. On that play, they're not going to get it. As under pressure, Harry fired looking for Maddox Spencer. Ended up short of his receiver. And now bring out the kick team and Daniel Jones, who's got a pretty good kick coming up for him. Ball on the 18-yard line. He lines up at the 25. This will be a 35-yarder. His career long is 32. 1 for 1 on field goals this year. Hit a game-winning kick in overtime last week from 23. It was 1 of 4 on field goals last year. Wind blowing in his favor. It's up for a career long. It looks good. It is good. Daniel Jones gets it with room to spare. Now make it 31-10 with 1 minute and 9 seconds to go here in the first half. So Daniel Jones with a nice kick to make it a 21-point ball game, and Nease is slowly trying to claw their way back into this ball game. As we're going to keep you here as the teams are out on the field for the kickoff. This has been an interesting first half. Sloppy at times. There's been 5 turnovers, all of them interceptions. This thing, always a shootout between these two teams. You still feel like Nease has a bit of a chance, as Creekside at times in this game is shooting themselves in the foot. As Jones kicks this one away into the night sky, the sun now set out at Creekside. Taking this one back is Harrison Garrido, and he is tackled out just shy of the 25-yard line. However, there is a player down for Nease on the kickoff. Trying to get eyes on who that is for the Panthers. And that is number 20, linebacker Jack Rorix. He's on his feet and walking off the field. Good sign there for the junior, as he's now jogging, trying to get back into the huddle. So good sign there for Nease. And there, guys, out comes the Knights offense, setting up on their own 23-yard line.
1st and 10 Knights.
As they start off with a give to Harrison Garrido, who's tripped up. Going to be limited to a gain of 5. Second down and halfway to go. It's another handoff to Garrido here. 44 seconds on the clock as he's brought down near the 30-yard line.
Short gain on play brings up 3rd and 3 for the Creekside Knights.
And now another give to Garrido, and he breaks through the line past the second unit. Chasing him down is Eric Hallett in Nease territory inside the 40-yard line, down near the 35. Clock stops to move the chains with 22.9 on the clock.
Just outside the 35-yard line of the Panthers.
the Knights come to the line. Aschenfelder looks to pass. Sees no options, now rolling left. Trying to improvise, and he is going to run out of bounds with 10.4 on the clock. Gain of a yard or two on the play, maybe. And it's actually going to be a loss of 1. As he stepped out before I thought he did. Aschenfelder looking to pass. Looking for Eros Toffer by the sideline, but it is dropped just inside the 30-yard line. 5.4 to go in the half. This would be a little outside Cooper Mauer's range. The Knights, believe, have a timeout left. Could do just a quick play, try to get a few yards and set up better field position for the kicker. Or you take another shot deep, which just hasn't quite been working for this team. And a timeout's going to be called by Nease before the play. So we're going to step away here. 5.4 remains in the first half. 31-10, Creekside with the lead is our score. We'll be back after this break here on Schlick Sports. Welcome back here to Nease High School as the Knights get set for a potential final play. Secondary back to defend as Aschenfelder passes over the middle. It is off the hands of Caleb Taylor. Birch drops to the ground as time expires in this first half of play. Our score, Creekside 31, Panthers 10. Nease able to fight their way back into this game. The Knights, however, will get the ball at the start of the second half. We're going to step away here for halftime, be back in about 17 minutes here on Schlick Sports. Stepping away for halftime, our score, Creekside 31, Nease 10. Welcome back here to Allen D. Nease High School in Ponte Vedra, Florida, as we are just about set for the second half of action. An interesting first half, to say the least. 5 turnovers between the two teams, all of them interceptions. We had 24 straight unanswered points to open up the game from Creekside. We had a 97-yard touchdown from Nease on offense. We saw a little bit of everything in that first half. The Knights are getting set to receive the ball here in the second. And we'll see how they fare here in the third quarter. Harrison Garrido brings it in at the 2-yard line. Out on the return, got some blocks. Gets up past the 30. So he's tripped up and going to get around the 31. So out comes a Creekside offense that put up 31 in that first half, but they missed some opportunities there. You had a weird feeling on that sideline. You're up by 21 points after half, but just you get a sense that they know they could have done more. Got to clean up a few things. Had 3 first half interceptions. And we'll see how the Knights fare this time around. Nease has got themselves back into this ball game, but it'd be nice for them to get a stop here as they start off with a give to Harrison Garrido. He's going to get forward for a few yards on the carry. Setting up 2nd and 7. Garrido has found himself in the starting running back role this week after an injury to Nicky Williams. Williams has been the lead back at Creekside since the beginning of last year, rushed for 1,400 yards last season. Garrido in his last game averaged over 10 yards per carry, had a 35-yard touchdown. As right here he breaks up the middle, and he is going to go all the way. Touchdown, Creekside! Harrison Garrido takes it to the house. He broke through the line, and there was nothing but daylight ahead of him. And it's 37-10 Creekside. Maurer on the extra point. Gets it through the uprights. 38-10. Harrison Garrido. I'll get you the distance on that touchdown coming up here after the break. But for now, the Knights respond here in the second half and take a 28-point lead. We'll see how the Panthers can form a response when we return here on Schlick Sports.
That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Welcome back here to Nease High School. After a 68-yard run, touchdown for Harrison Garrido. He's well over 100 yards up on the night on the ground as Cooper Maurer's kick falls just shy of the goal line. Hallett trying to run it back, and he's now got some space. Cooper Maurer trying to bring him down. He gets past him. Knights trying to chase him down. He's to the 30, down at the 25, 73 yards. On the kick return, the Knights last week on the first play of the game gave up a kick return for the touchdown. That was one thing the Knights brought up this week, is just messing with some personnel on the kickoffs. And those leverage guys cannot lose their leverage on their side of the field, and that's exactly what happened there. A hole opened up on the side, and the Knights were lucky to chase down Elijah Luckett. I am not sure why I had Eric Hallett from the Jaguars on my mind right there. He's rolling right. Bryce Frick on 1st and 10. Fire into the end zone. It is caught by Maddox Spencer at the 1-yard line. Goes out of bounds. Toe drag swag. Keeping it in. Mr. Freeman, how many yards does that put him at on the game? 246 receiving yards for Maddox Spencer. Last year had 700 yards receiving. He is putting a good fraction into that. Week 2 last week against Andrew Jackson, just 1 reception for 5 yards, and it is a touchdown. Little dump off to Quinn Callum, the fullback. He gets into the end zone, and it is 38-16. Creekside with the lead, but the Panthers, a quick touchdown, however, hold up on the field. Believe there is a flag on the play. And it goes against the Panthers. It's unsportsmanlike conduct after the play, so the touchdown stands. And out comes Daniel Jones for the extra point. They back him up after the penalty. So we're looking at around a 35-yarder for the extra point. Earlier this game, Jones hit his career long from 35, looking to tie it again. Hitting from 35. Lines up for the extra point. Takes a deep breath. The snap, the hold is bad. It bounced in front of the holder, Maddox Spencer, and he's looking for something. Moving around, he tosses the ball, and it's intercepted by Liam Ross. Maddox Spencer, the wide receiver, tried to pick up the ball that took a hop in front of him. Rolled out to his right, looking for someone to throw to. As he was going down being tackled, he flipped the ball forward, and Liam Ross picked it out of the air. So the extra point is no good, and it is 38-16 Creekside heading into the break. You're listening to Creekside football here on Schlick Sports.
That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Welcome back here to Nease High School as the Panthers, with the touchdown, make it 38-16. As Harrison Garrido takes in the kickoff, gets past the 30-35, breaks a few tackles. He's past the 50, trying to stay on his feet, and chasing him down is the corner Elijah Luckett. Tackles him just shy of the Nease 40. Another big return from Harrison Garrido on the kickoff. Officially marked on the Nease 42. And out comes this Creekside offense. Nate Black will start off at running back. Black is a senior who, on 17 carries, rushed for 56 yards last year. Averaged over 3 yards per carry. As Garrido is going to start this drive over on the sidelines. Aschenfelder takes the snap, play action, Passes and hits the tight end, Oscar Earl, who cuts back, gets past the first down markers, and is tackled inside the 25. First catch of the year for the tight end, Earl, a linebacker who converted to tight end last year. Coming off from blocking behind the line, just ran a flat out towards the sideline. Ashenfelder hit him in stride, and the Knights have the ball on the 23. Next play, Ashenfelder on the quarterback keeper. Gets inside the 15 before he's tackled near the first down markers. And we're looking at second down and 1. Second and 1 on the Nease 14-yard line as they hit Cooper Dixon on a screen. And he is stopped around the 12, and Dixon comes up limping. That is not good. He had over 90 yards receiving last week, has emerged as a good player in that wide receiver room. He's come up after Ashton Reynolds got hurt, after Rocco Ripa got hurt. And he goes down on the sidelines after going off the field. That is not a good sign for Creekside. Ashenfelder takes the snap, gives to Nate Black, who's got some blocks, gets inside the 10, inside the 5. He is tackled shy of the goal line at the 2. And hopefully Dixon's injury is not serious. The Knights already stretched thin at wide receiver. That would be their third wide receiver who was looking at significant time down. Is on first and goal. They give to Nate Black, who is into the end zone standing for another touchdown, Creekside. And that'll make it 44-22. Is Maurer on for the extra point? Not sure if that was by design, but Harrison Miller's got it, looking to pass for the end zone. Falls incomplete. So the extra point, no good. I'm not sure if the snap was short and Miller had to improvise or if that was a design pass. But either way, it is 44-16. Creekside with a large lead pulling away here at Nease High School. You're listening to Creekside football here on Schlick Sports. 9 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Looking for a realtor to help you with your real estate transactions? Contact Jason Purvis with Next Home First Coast. Jason has years of experience in real estate with more than 75 successful closed transactions. Jason is a Durban Crossing resident and Creekside parent helping people buy and sell real estate across Northeast Florida. He'll provide you with a personalized real estate experience. Contact Jason today at 802-373-8543 or Jason at nexthomefirstcoast.com.
Welcome back here to Nease High School. As just got word, Harrison Garrido's got 294 all-purpose yards in this game. Over 100 yards in both the run game and kick return. So he's having quite the night out here against Nease. As Maurer boots this one 4 or 5 yards deep into the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Panthers onto the field. They were able to have a nice drive down the field. Maddox Spencer, who's over 200 yards receiving on the night, had a couple big plays getting down the field, and then were able to finish it off with a touchdown pass to the running back, Quinn Cullum. Cullum, the fullback, is normally used as a blocker behind the line. But last week they ran a similar play with him where they had him run Just a little flat outside. Got him the ball, was a reception for 21 yards, and right there did the same thing, got him into the end zone. They start off this drive with play action and pass to Braden Felder. He's going to get past the 30 for a first down. He's tackled by Jackson Earl at the 32. First and 10 for the Panthers. Nobody in the backfield with Harry. He looks to go on a design run, gets the first down up past the 45. He's hit hard by Caden Vimictyan at the 46. Moving those chains again. 12-yard gain. And on their own 46, it's first and 10 for the Panthers. Same formation, 4 receivers out left, 1 to the right of Nate Harry. And it's the same play, running right. Trying to fight up in Creekside territory towards the first down markers. He's going to be down just a yard or two shy. Second and 1 on the Creekside 45-yard line. Nease lines up with a tight end and a fullback in a blocking formation. It's play action, looking left, firing, and it's incomplete, looking for the big target, Elijah Carrico. Off of his hands, incomplete. And Carrico comes limping off the field. .66", 215, the senior. Couldn't quite haul that one in. And now it's that same play from earlier, trying to run right. He cuts back up through the middle of the line. Nate Harry gets the first down. Up to the 39-yard line of Creekside. .720 remains here in the third quarter of play. Good news for Nease fans. Carrico back in the game at tight end, looking to block. And Cullum, the fullback, lined up behind him. In this formation, Nease isn't running the ball very much. So they're looking to pass their 2 receivers out left, and right there they do, in fact, pass, and it is intercepted by Brody McDuff. Third interception of the game for Nate Harry, and Brody McDuff comes up with an interception. His brother Ryan played on this Nease team his senior year. And Brody picks off his brother's former team. For his first interception of the year, the linebacker comes up big. We're going to step away here for an official timeout for a water break. Our score, Creekside 44, Nease 16. Welcome back here to Nease High School as the Knights on offense here. And Harrison Miller into the game for Creekside at quarterback. Got a score update from a highly anticipated local matchup. At the end of the third quarter, Bulls leads Mandarin 35-34. As over here at Nease, it's 44-16 Creekside with the big lead over the Panthers. Harrison Miller into the game. He gives here to Nate Black, who is stopped for a big loss on the handoff.
Big stop on the play for the Panthers. Loss of 4.
Bringing up third down and 15.
Loss of 5 brings up third down and
quarterback Miller is a junior. 5'10", 180 he stands. Looks to pass on 3rd and 15. Looking for Caleb Taylor Birch, who goes up airborne. He makes the catch, but he is out of bounds. Great effort there from Caleb Taylor Birch. But it's just incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. Knights offense heading off the field. And it is against Creekside. An eligible man downfield. That is the second call for that penalty in this game. Now comes Cooper Maurer to punt. I believe for the first time in this game, the Knights are punting. .607 to go here in the third quarter. As the Knights lead the Panthers by 28 points. Flag on the play. Before the kick, it's offsides against the Panthers, so move the ball forward 5 yards, 4th and 10. Punting from their own 35. Two back to return as Maurer kicks it away. Luckett bounces off of him inside the 40. Ball is loose and Creekside falls on it at the 38. And it is Creekside ball. The official ruling coming up with it is Oscar Earl. And the Knights will take over in Nease territory at the 38-yard line. So at the 38 is where the Knights will take over after a special teams mistake. The ball bounced shy of Elijah Luckett. Off his leg it went, and then Knights special teams pounced on it. They blocked a punt earlier. And right there, jump on Nease's mistake. Cooper Dixon back into the game for Creekside at wide receiver. Harrison Miller still at quarterback as he fires on the run. Hits Dixon, who's got some space inside the 20, 15, 10. Still moving forward with tacklers all around him. He's finally brought down around the 6-yard line. So 1st and goal here. Ball on the 6. Miller last year at Christchurch Academy passed for over 1,700 yards. As he gives to Nate Black inside the 5. He's tripped up and down inside the 3. Miller had 20 touchdowns to 11 interceptions last year. A 51% completion percentage. When he got here to Creekside in the summer, bit of a learning curve learning the new offense, but he's really settled in here according to coaches in the last month or so. As he gives to Nate Black, who's down at the 1. Bringing up 3rd and goal. Kickoff classic against Fletcher was Miller's first appearance as a Knight. Went 5 for 13 passing with 29 yards. And the Knights are knocking on the door on the edge of the end zone. It's a give to Nate Black, and the senior is in for his 2nd touchdown of the game. So put 50 points up on the board for the Creekside Knights. 48 last week against Palm Beach Central. 50 this week against Nease. And we're not even to the 4th quarter yet. Extra point is up. money. 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It is Creekside 51, Nease 16. It is all Creekside out here at Nease High School. We'll be back with more Creekside football here on Schlick Sports.
Looking for a realtor to help you with your real estate transactions? Contact Jason Purvis with Next Home First Coast. Jason has years of experience in real estate with more than 75 successful closed transactions. Jason is a Durban Crossing resident and Creekside parent helping people buy and sell real estate across Northeast Florida. He'll provide you with a personalized real estate experience. Contact Jason today at 802-373-8543 or Jason at nexthomefirstcoast.com.
Welcome back here to Nease High School, where the student section is rocking out here to party in the USA. They're still packed out here at Nease High School as Luckett on the return breaks a tackle at the 15, cuts back, trying to switch sides of the field. Now he's going back over to the middle towards the right side. And he made about 12 yards of ground there through all those moves. Tackled shy of the 30. Official marking at the 29-yard line. So the Panthers at this point playing for pride. 3:30 to go here in the third, and we're in a running clock situation with the Knights up big time, 51-16. Nease starts off with a give to the running back. And there's some late contact after the play. Going to be a gain of a few yards. Now it's Bradfield getting forward here for 2nd and 7. Creekside last year against Nease put up 515 yards of offense in a 66-41 win. As Harry passes and hits who else but Maddox Spencer to move the chains up to the 43-yard line. Last year the Knights passed for 3 touchdowns, had 5 rushing touchdowns. As up comes 1st and 10 from the 43. As they're playing music during the play. Moses on the carry gets forward for a couple of yards. 2nd and 8. Becoming a USA themed karaoke night here at Nease High School. 1:40 to go out here in the third. It's in these types of moments where I feel like I'm preparing myself for the future in like a sports talk show. With no color commentator, I'm filling time talking to myself. Because right here, it's 2nd down and 8. It's a big hit. On the play, Colin Colalen with a big hit on Braden Felder. Still made the catch, getting up to the 50. 3rd and 3 coming up for Nease. This is another week where Creekside have gone out there offensively. They put up 51 points, but you still feel like there's room to improve. That's, again, just a crazy thing. This team could be really special on the offensive side of the ball again this year. Pass over the middle is caught by Maddox Spencer. Puts a spin move out there on Camden Bowers before he's tackled at the 34 into Creekside territory. Nease moving the ball. We'll see if they can get another play in before time runs out in the third quarter. Clock moving. 15 seconds on the clock. Nease at the line. 10 seconds. 6 seconds. And they snap it. Looking downfield, gearing up to pass. Over the middle, it's caught by Spencer. He was looking for an option near the end zone. Didn't have anyone open, so he dumped it off over the middle, and he's going to be close to the first down markers. So Little pass it up to the 22-yard line. And that'll take us into the fourth quarter of play. Creekside with the 51-16 lead out here at Nease High School. We'll be back for the fourth quarter of action here on Schlick Sports. Back here out at Nease High School. Start of the fourth quarter, 51-16. Knights lead the Nease Panthers on the road. There's another big hit. Camden Bowers hit the running back hard. Now he's struggling to get out. Was down around the 18-yard line. Don't have eyes on who it is, but we are going to step away here for an injury timeout on Schlick Sports.
That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
So after a long injury timeout for Braden Felder, the sophomore wide receiver who's having himself a really good game tonight, he was able to get up and walk off the field on his own power, which is a great sign. Wish him nothing but the best down there and hope he gets back on the field as soon as possible. He's back on the field. Nate Harry was looking for Maddox Spencer, who dropped it inside the 15-yard line. Bring up a third down and 6 yards for the Nease Panthers. Seven into block, 3 receivers out wide. It's a pass. He's got Spencer inside the 15, fighting to get to the first down markers. Is he there? Yes, he is. They're moving the chains. Nease gets a first down. Now sitting at the 12-yard line. 3 receivers out to the left now of Nate Harry. Play action. He's got Spencer. Screen pass. Trying to get into the end zone, and he's in there standing. Panthers get a touchdown, making it 51-22. 9:48 to go here in the game. Is Maddox Spencer into the end zone again. He is having his way in the receiver room tonight, but again, there's an injured player for Nease down on the field. And this is the tight end, Elijah Carrico. He's able to sit up, get to his feet. He was down earlier with what looked to be an injury to one of his lower legs. Right here, he gets up and he jogs off the field with a bit of a limp, but able to get up and get off the field. Good sign for him. So here's Daniel Jones now for the extra point. It's up, and it's good. So that'll make it 51-23 out here at Nease High School. Creekside with the big-time lead as we hit the final stretch of action here. You're listening to Creekside Football on Schlick Sports.
Looking for a realtor to help you with your real estate transactions? Contact Jason Purvis with Next Home First Coast. Jason has years of experience in real estate with more than 75 successful closed transactions. Jason is a Durban Crossing resident and Creekside parent helping people buy and sell real estate across Northeast Florida. He'll provide you with a personalized real estate experience. Contact Jason today at 802-373-8543 or Jason at nexthomefirstcoast.com.
Back now at Nease High School, 8 minutes remain here in the fourth quarter. Panthers coming off of a touchdown, making things 51-23. Knights with the lead on the road as Harrison Garrido gets ready to take in the kick. Inside the 5, he brings it in. Out past the 20, 30, on his feet. He is tripped up and down just shy of the Creekside 40-yard line. Another good return there for Harrison Garrido. The Knights will take over on their own 33-yard line. Knights will return next Saturday to play in the Georgia-Florida Border Wars Classic, the second straight year over at Glenn County Stadium over in Brunswick. That should be a really good game. Richmond Hill, good team over there in Georgia, and should provide a challenge. We will be bringing you action here live on Schlick Sports. The last updates from Richmond Hill is at halftime, the Wildcats were up 21-0 over Jenkins High School. It's Parker Herron on the carry. Down on the field, going to end up with a few yards after the first down carry, and it's now set up third down at about 6. Third and 6, Harrison Miller in the shotgun. He fakes the give, takes it himself, gets the first down up past the 50-yard line, tackled around the 49-48 into Nease territory. And timeout for an official water break on the field. 5:44 remains in the game. A little preview on Richmond Hill. They are ranked number 77 in the state of Georgia. Last year, the Wildcats record 3-7. Look to have faced a pretty tough schedule out there last season. Should be an interesting game there between the Wildcats and Creekside, and it's on a Saturday. I'm going to be driving down from North Carolina that morning to make it into town. And action will be brought to you right back here on Schlick Sports. Last year, Creekside in the Border Classic went out there and played a interesting game, to say the least. 21-20 final score and pouring down rain. That was a game, to say the least. That was a that's about all I have to say about that, as Forrest Gump once said. It's Harrison Miller with a little screen pass. And on the reception, is Colin Quilalen, the senior defensive back in at wide receiver. And oh, how cool is that? We've got the moon rising over the trees on the far side of the stadium. A little bit of a orangish color to it. That is a beautiful sight here as the night sky sits over us at Creekside, at Nease High School. Harrison Miller on 2nd down and 1, passes outside. Stopped in the backfield is Colin Quilalen. But it's signaled incomplete. So still 3rd down and 1 for Creekside. Faced Glenn Academy last year, and that was a game where it was all about the run. The Knights threw 7 passes that entire game in the pouring down rain. And Nicky Williams rushed for 256 yards and 3 touchdowns. Hoping to be back for next week, and we'll see if he can keep up his good history in Glenn County Stadium, as rushing forward
Parker Heron. Did he get to the first down markers?
Creekside picks up a couple yards. Looks like it's
No official signal,
just short of the yard
and they're not giving it to him. It's going to be 4th down and inches for the Creekside Knights.
for the Knights.
I wish I had my video camera out here because my iPhone camera quality cannot get a great picture of the moon. That is now fully visible over the trees. Orange and just beautiful over this high school football field. Is Adam Esmond in to punt this one away? It's going to take a hop inside the 5 and roll into the end zone for a touchback. 2:55 to go in the game. Creekside with a 51-23 lead over the Nease Panthers. There's a timeout on the field as we're going to step away here on Schlick Sports. You're listening to Creekside Football here on YouTube. Welcome back here to Nease High School as we hit the home stretch of this game. Into the game, Zach Budicavoli at quarterback. The senior takes over with 2.5 minutes to go in this game. Was looking over the middle for Tyler Gazamvari. Incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 10. Budicavoli had some snaps backing up Marcus Stokes. When he got hurt last year, the senior was in a quarterback battle with Nate Harry, Bryce Frick, and quite a few other names to try and earn the starting spot. In the end, he didn't come away with the job, but he's been a leader from the sideline. Stepped up, one of the most popular kids on the team according to Colin Drafts, and just a guy with a team mentality. Obviously wants to be out there competing each and every week. But he's handled it about as well as you can. Here's senior year. He's in at quarterback, getting some snaps late in this game. 1:35 to go, and it's 3rd down and 7 for the Panthers. Budicavoli. Clapson looks to the sidelines. Calls the play out to the rest of the offense. 8 seconds on the play clock. Snap low. He's able to hit Tyler Gazamfari past the 25-yard line. Near the 26. Now bring up 4th down and 4.
Friday night. That is apparently somewhere in Florida.
Panthers stay out there on offense as we're at 55 seconds to go in this game. Budicavoli. Play action, rolling right, under pressure, he fires, incomplete. And the Knights will take over on offense, kneel this one down, and call it a night. Creekside with a big-time win in this rivalry game, 51-23. Offensive dominance, still some things the Knights need to clean up as offense. Not even going to go out onto the field there. Going to meet at midfield, shake hands, and Creekside going to come away with their first win of the season. A nice response to a 7-point loss to one of the tougher teams in the state in Palm Beach Central last week. The Knights bounce back on the road with a 51-23 win over the Nease Panthers. I'll do it for our coverage here tonight. A big win for the Creekside Knights. They return next Saturday here on Schlick Sports. Be sure to tune in for the Border War Classic game against Richmond Hill. But for now, I'm Noah Schlicksup signing off saying have a good night. And I'll see you next week here on Schlick Sports.